Ciao a tutti, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making spezzatino. Spezzatino is a traditional Italian stew made with either beef, veal, lamb or pork. The cooking time changes according to the meat that you pick, so we're gonna use lamb, so keep that in mind. Let's go with the ingredients. We need bite-sized pieces of lamb coated in flour, potatoes cut in small pieces, cherry tomatoes also cut in small pieces, passata 1 small can, 1 can of peas, extra virgin olive oil, fresh garlic, salt, black pepper and other seasoning that you like, for example onion powder, basil, whatever. We start with spraying some extra virgin olive oil in our pan. Be generous this time with the oil though, so I will say at least 1.5 spoons, and add some garlic. Add the meat into the pan and make sure to sear it on every side. Since we are using lamb, from this point on we are gonna need about 1.5 hours for the spezzatino to be ready. If you use beef, it's gonna take longer. Of course, if you prefer the meat more soft, you can just cook it for longer time anyways. Deglaze with 1 glass of red wine and let it cook until the wine is completely dried out. When the wine is gone, we can add the passata and the diced tomatoes and just let it cook a moment. Pro tip, you can always have on the side ready some vegetable stock or some vegetable broth or even some warm water in case the sauce dries too much during the cooking process. Alexa, metti un timer da 10 minuti. There's nothing to assist, it just needs to cook. So at this point we can fix the salt and we can lower the heat all the way and add the potatoes. The potatoes are gonna cook together with the spezzatino for about 40 minutes. It's better to cover it with a lid, and it's important to check every so often, like every 10 minutes maybe, so that the sauce doesn't stick to the pan. If you notice that the sauce is too dry, you can add the broth or the stocking as we mentioned before. Alexa, metti un timer da 20 minuti. Does it need more water? You can boil over the heat a bit more. This is how the spezzatino looks like 40 minutes later. And we're gonna add the peas now. Please wash your peas if they're canned. And in this case there should be, because otherwise the cooking time is different. And we mix the peas inside the spezzatino and then let it cook 15 to 20 more minutes. If you don't like to eat the garlic, that's when you take it out. You can also try a bit of the sauce and then fix salt, pepper and the seasoning that you like. That could be garlic powder, onion powder, basil if that's what you like. And now cover it again with the lid and let it cook for the last, again, 15 to 20 minutes. This is how the spezzatino looks like 15 minutes later. You can let it cook longer if you want the meat to be more tender or if the potatoes are not ready yet. And I recommend that you cut the potatoes in small pieces for that reason. Now we're gonna play the spezzatino and I'll see you guys back to try it. Good. It tastes like being in Italy and I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more and ciao ciao!